God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday as well. But this is Sold Out, where we talk that sneaker talk, man. Pretty much sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section. Obviously, we talking sports right now as we are live, right? Okay, because y'all know it is playoff time, and yeah, man, I got my thoughts, and I'm going to keep them right there in the Discord. So, free to sign up. Also has like upcoming sneaker releases section. We got a music section, you name it, man. So pretty much if I don't get the content out in time, or if I don't respond to you guys in the comments in enough time, most likely it'll be in the Discord. So shameless plug, man. So tonight, right? Let's just get on to tonight's topic, because I only plan to be on this joint for like an hour because, yeah, the kid has had another long day. I think this is just one of those weeks where obviously it's just going to be a long week for the kid. But it is what it is, man. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Adidas today. And, of course, we're going to talk about Nike and upcoming sneaker releases. But apparently, right, and I'm just going to leave it right here, Adidas. On the up, but feeling uncertain over the U.S. tariffs. So I'm going to go over what we have on that information tonight as well. And then also we're going to be talking about, apparently they respond to some new racism allegations as well. We're going to start right there. So we'll see how the CEO feels about it at Adidas. Because keep in mind, to be honest, dog, I don't feel like I've talked about Adidas in quite some time, other than like their new flagship store that they opened up in Vegas, which salutes to them, of course, if that's how they're making moves. So we're going to be talking about that. And then also we will be talking Air Force Ones. Apparently Nike's going to get them where you can get them dirty and they wear away and become clean. Is that not like ass backwards, if you ask me, right? Okay, now, again, I've seen the stock images and stuff like that. So, again, I haven't really looked at it, but I'm going to see if there's anything special about it. If it's this joint with the Nike check and the toe box joint, they can keep these mother truckers as far as I'm concerned, because to be honest, even still, it just seems like ass backwards. The point of getting forces, you want a nice, fresh, clean pair that you eventually will get dirty and you have to buy a new pair. So Nike them, I feel like they're trying to pull out all the stops to, like, I don't know, I guess you can say like bounce back or get back to get something that gets people moving again. And I remember that wave where the Young Bucks, I think I want to say the generation underneath us, they actually was wearing dirty Air Force Ones like as like a fashion statement. So maybe that's where Nike them is trying to cater to. I personally don't get it myself. However, yeah, we grew up in totally different times. And I don't want an Air Force One with a Nike check on the side panel of that joint. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. Yeah, no. But yeah, anyway, man, we're going to have a good one tonight for sure. Real chill. Going to be on the joint only for an hour. That's why I'm trying to start somewhat on time. Yeah, let me touch the chat real quick, see what we got in the building, and then we'll get the party started. Y'all let me know if audio and video visuals is okay. Looks good on my end. Mic little crooked, but I mean, that come with the game sometime. We'll get that right. But yeah, didn't even notice that, because sometimes, man, when I get on this joint, I just kind of like zone out. You know what I mean? Let's see. It looks like we have Long Beach Joe Jess in the building. Says salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. What up, Long Beach? What up? What up? What up? Let's see. Divine Photo says, what up? Let's see. Divine says, I seen people cop those Jumpman jacks just to resell them for a cheap profit. I don't understand that, bro. And I know they did drop today, the Travis Scott joints. Me, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, what's the point? Like, this is my thing. If you hit them on Sneakers app, you got free shipping. But if you hit them on Travis Scott website, you most likely ain't got them yet. And you most likely had to pay for shipping. And then you're going to sell them just to break even to get your money back? What's the point? And even if you do, say, like, what was the shoe? Like, what, 200? Like, what's the point of selling them for, like, 230, 240? And then you got to provide the shipping. Like, all that come with it. But, like, I don't know. I don't see the point if you're only going to see when you walk away with it for like 10 or 15 bucks, and or depending on the platform you choose to sell on, there's going to be seller fees. So, I mean, like, to be honest, you might end up in the negatives if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? The resale prices now is only going to hold on only select shoes where it's like people are willing to pay that. We've seen some of the GOATs, like as far as like, even if you think of the Galaxies, those have dropped in price too on the resale market. So, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just with the tariffs and how things are slowly taking effect, people are taking their time to, you know, make purchases on stuff that they don't necessarily need. You know what I'm saying? If you're somebody like a huge collector that's already got like over, you know, more than enough shoes that you could ever wear in one time and ever destroy, you can skip some shoes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking like shots at anybody, and I'm not even speaking about myself. I'm just speaking in general, because there are certain like collectors that got way more sneakers than I do. You know what I mean? And if you think about sneaker YouTube in general, you know, things definitely are different now. But where we at real quick, let's see. Devon says, what up? Devon says, I read that one. So what up, Devon? What up? He says, one resale shop has a full-size run and can't make this up. Wow. God, it ain't, to me, man, the resale stuff, like, it's always going to be a part of the game. But what lost me was, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be storefronts, but the way they had started popping up like nobody's business, it had red flags for me. You know what I'm saying? I was good with the few people that it is what it is. You know what I mean? But maybe that's just like the older side of me, you know? Maybe, because, you know, ironically, I noticed, a couple weeks ago when I was catching up on the comment section, which I caught up, homie called me Unk. Like, Unk collection look good. I'm like, damn, I'm crossing over to Unk status. It is what it is. I don't get offended easily, though. Where we at real quick? Manny says, West Gucci Soda. Family, what up, Manny? Manny says, definitely this week, Dragon, Polo, where's Friday at? Hurry up. Hurry up, ski. Man, this week it's just been, I don't know, man. I knew it was going to be a busy week, but I didn't expect it to be like on this level. Like, honestly, I blinked my eye and I'm like, where did the day go, bro? 100. Looks like we got Hood TMZ podcast says, salute. What up? Manu the Kick says, dirty Air Force Ones ain't it, respectively. Manu the Kick says, Joe Jess and Divine, salute. Manu the Kick says, if the profit not couple hundo, it's not worth the time. I mean, valid point. I can see that. Like, what's the point? And it's the thing. Let me break it down, and maybe y'all let me know if I'm missing the point here as far as this resale thing before we even dive into tonight's topics, man. So you mean to tell me you buy the Travis Scott shoe for $200, and then you turn what is it going for on the resale market? Matter of fact, let's break this down in real time before we even get started. I want to break this down in real time real quick. I'm gonna pull up what people don't really shop from anymore, but they still got a lot of clientele. Ironically, on the top of the page, it has the shop, the Jumpman joints right now. So let me actually backtrack. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys exactly what's being advertised on StockX's screen. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. You guys should be seeing my screen here. So this is my thing. Let's break this down real quick, and I'm going to be done with it after this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be done with it. But see right here. Obviously, it's been in my most recently viewed because I just clicked on the shit. But look at the, here we go right here. Look at this. It's right at the top, says shop now. So cool. I want to shop now as a person who don't know not to stop from StockX. And I'm not telling you where to shop because pick your poison on the resale market, right? I don't care. But this is my thing. Shoe, if I'm not mistaken. Retail, $200, right? $200. Keep in mind that people who hit on the Travis Scott website most likely probably don't have their pairs yet physically in hand, right? Okay. There, yeah, and I'll leave that right there because I could probably go on and on for that. But $200, I could buy right now for $264, right? And that's just on the, I guess you can say, low end side of things. But if I chose my size, $276, so that means plus taxes and shit. This is stuff that this is something the buyer doesn't see. This is the thing. There's seller fees and this, that, and the third. So out of that $270, keep in mind, it's $200. That means in my size, I'm going to go off my size. That means the person stands to make $76. But when we subtract the StockX fees, you know, and the tape that they have to retape the box or whatever, which probably they don't have to do to in this case because they're using stock images, but we'll just keep it nice. You still got to drop it off somewhere. That's even if you're in walking distance, that's still somewhat time consuming. So, and keep in mind, this is based off the people who doesn't have their pairs in hand yet. When they get in hand, which should be probably sometime next week, best case scenario, worst case scenario, whatever, right? That $270 probably gonna drop to $250. Then when the people who get their Travis Scott pairs from their Travis Scott website, then it's probably gonna be right back sitting at retail. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, what's the point? What's the point? And the shops who do got them right now is like, at best, this is what I'll say this. If a physical shop has a full-size run, let's say they's probably selling them for $300. That's $100 profit. But you got to keep in mind, what do they have to pay, right? Do they own the building? Rhetorical, because, I mean, some may do, but if you don't own the building, what's that? You got to pay rent every month to the building. Lights, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes in there. But we'll just say rent. We'll just say all that's included. You got rent. If you quote unquote have staff. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it 100. Not everybody's pulling up to cop their grails right now. Not during this time during the economy right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, like, some people are still copping some of their favorite stuff, but I mean, like, to be honest, you ain't seeing nobody finna pull up and buy that. And if the physical store have it. So is it worth it? $100 profit? And they gotta probably want to turn that from every single sneaker. But keep in mind, a lot of people already hit. You know what I'm saying? The people who are impatient already went and cop their pairs. That's over with and done with. Now the people who hit them, you know what I mean? That's pretty much gonna drop the price down. And then the people who really, really, really want them, they're gonna see who's trying to sell their pairs, and then boom. I mean, worst case scenario, I can see this easily probably dropping down to $220, and we're gonna keep it real. Again, I don't know, and I'm no professional reseller. I'm just doing like a little bit of what we call, I guess, simple basic math. I'm not being super specific with it, but I mean, I just don't see the point is what I'm trying to get at. Y'all make it make sense for me if I'm missing something, right? Let me know if I'm missing something. On where we at real quick, let's see. Devon says, what up, Manny and Joe Jets? Long Beach says, that unk stuff is all social media driven. I've seen dudes call a 19-year-old unk. The stuff is out of hand. Yeah, you know how people is. When the new, like, saying people run out, you know what I'm saying? It's no different than when people start saying pause, like, for every other sentence, in which I'm guilty of that myself. I mean, we all say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the new like saying, a lot of people end up catching on, and it gets catchy. So maybe Unk is just catchy for the moment. You know what I mean? Long Beach says salutes to Manny and Divine. Let's see. Divine Photo says, I think the focus for the month are the reimagined UNCs. We got those. I don't think I've seen the Cement Fours on the schedule for this month. I thought they were, but I don't know if they got pushed back or what. But yeah, I know next week we do have the Jordan 1 UNCs reimagined. Must cop for me. Hoping I can hit a Foot Locker and get a good mall vlog in. That would be great. But I mean, it is what it is. If I don't hit, I'm not going to cry about it. But I would like to have those in the collection. I actually like those. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Where we at? Long Beach says, where we at? It says that Travis hype is dying. The shoes are repetitive and buns. This is my thing. The Nike check reverse is repetitive. I'll agree with that part of the thing. And then also, right, we're gonna keep it real, homie. His own model shoe just not slapping like that for me. In fact, look at this, dog. Am I tripping or look at this? Like, I'm gonna look at some of these right here. This is the dark mocha. So 270 worst case scenario, 250 for the red pair. Again, these are just looking at like worse or. These are some like, this was the rare one. So this one you can buy now for $365 and a men's size 10. But overall, hell, the lowest price is like what? Size 4, $258. So I mean, worst case scenario with a little bit of negotiation, you could be out of $350. So I'm just trying to say, like, to be honest, the things didn't really take off like that. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Maybe the younger generation. But his own shoe, I don't know. I don't think this is it. I mean, it may scream Travis, but at the same time, it just looks different. And it takes some getting used to for me, personally. Devon says, people don't want the newer Travis models. They want the Travis Jordan 1s. I can agree with that. Devon says, just like the Cortez's Air Max 95s, majority of the people in NY bought them just to resell them. No one is going to rock them. Yeah, true. And that's why people be like, man, you skip a lot of shoes. I'm like, I'm really trying to buy what I'm trying to rock only. That's it. Like, I ain't trying to be like rude or mean, but that's it. Like, I want to rock. I want to buy what I actually want to rock, which I definitely owe you guys some like some pretty much on feet like sneakers for the Discord, because I ain't dropped none in the recent, and I got the pictures. I just been busy, dog. But it is what it is. I'm gonna definitely drop them for sure. And the Show Your Soul section for sure. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says, it's a black and yellow sneaker, nothing more. True. It's okay. Like, I don't hate it. And y'all know me. I'd be the first one to tell y'all I am guilty of liking a yellow sneaker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or anything with like a hint of yellow. And I was just telling another fellow, like one of my coworkers, like indirectly, because we don't work directly together, but we pretty much sit in the same section, and they're a sneakerhead. Now, I will say this, and I'm going to be respectful. They OG, but they cool, and they know they OG. But they were saying, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what kind of how it comes. As you get older, you be like, yo, I'm only buying what I'm rocking. For real. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Man of the Kick says, facts, Divine. I pass on those last minute. Slayer says, what's up, my sneaker peeps? What up? 100. Slayer, what up, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, dog. Let's see. Devon says, you making sense, Polo. I'm just saying, right? Again, I'm not on the highest level of you know what. We can put education or whatever you can get from the dispensary. But I'm just like, dog, by the time, let me put it this way. By the time you get those Travis Scott sneakers that just came out, right? Then you gotta say, even if you do sell them for $275, right? Then you still gotta drive somewhere or walk somewhere and ship it right back out. And then whatever platform you use, they're not gonna let you sell it for free. You know, and to the best of my knowledge, StockX don't let you sell for free. Neither does eBay, and insert the blank. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid, if you take it up to one of these resale shops, physical locations that's still open, let me know how it goes, because they want even less than that. And a lot of them, and not even, I haven't heard stores really even still doing store credit anymore to try to save money. You know what I'm saying? Do the store credit, we'll give you, you see some stores are like, okay, cool. If you want cash, we'll give you, let's say, we'll give you $220. But if you do store credit, we'll give you $300. People are like, all right, well, cool, I'll take that because I find something here or whatever. That I'm saying that's how the game go. But we seen what happens when people start using that credit method. And I'll word to Zeta Kicks. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it right there. And I ain't saying which store and not taking shots at Zeta Kicks, but you got to be careful is what I'm trying to get at whenever you start doing the store credit stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says, plus, if people don't rock the shoes, the price will keep down further. This is true. Slayer says, whoever buys them dirty Air Force Ones are straight serial killers. Hey, chill, bro. Chill. Says these Travises ain't it, bro. I mean, I get it. But obviously they're still bringing in crowds. Now, I don't know if it's because of limited availability, but it looks like, to be honest, for the people who have been trying to cop, and salute to the people that did catch W's in the Discord, they were able to cop no problem. Because, I mean, I don't think they're wilding the entire sneaker community like they think. You know what I mean? And I'll leave it right there. Manny says, those reimagined Air Jordan 1s, UNC highs, or a must cop for me. Most definitely, bro. I agree. But let's get on one of these articles real quick, and then we will transition, and we will talk upcoming sneaker releases toward the end of the live. Sharing my screen here. Boom. You guys should be seeing that. But let's go to right here. I'm going to start with this one from pretty much Foot News. Adidas CEO, and this is Bun Jordan Gluten, on tariffs growing the brand's non-U.S. business and how the Bad Bunny low-profile trend is appealing to men. Adidas CEO Bun Jordan Gluten said its plans to take China sourcing for the U.S. market is down to zero. Adidas is taking a wait-and-see approach when it comes to tariffs, and this article is from April 29th. Says approach when it comes to tariffs and the prices increases in the U.S. and focusing on its strength outside of America. Meanwhile, the German athletic brand is focusing on the other 80% of its business that is outside of the U.S. It also has been rerouted to China manufactured goods originally bound for the U.S. to other markets. Moreover, the 3% of its sourcing in China for the U.S. market will be taken down to zero. Those are the key points in the connection with the tariffs noted by Adidas CEO Bun Jordan Gluten Tuesday during the company's first quarter earnings call. U.S. President Donald J. Trump on April 2nd unrevealed a reciprocal tariff plan that saw duties skyrocket across most countries. That was followed by a higher duty rate as a high of 145%. For most China goods held to the U.S. in days after a 90% pause on the implementation of the new duty rates, with the exception of China. Again, we get a lot of stuff from China, dog. And we're going to keep it real. And I think people are going to see that. We haven't seen crazy increases yet, but I mean, they've been happening slow. Let's just keep it 100. In this country, and I'm talking U.S., increases go up each and every year regardless. But this time, with the tariffs, you just never know. And Adidas is already talking like they may have to actually increase. They don't know what they're going to do, though. But they're already letting you know, like, hey, we ain't going to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Is what I get from it. And I could be wrong. Because, again, this is just old, like, opinionated based and alleged. I don't know everything. Where we at real quick, it says, at Adidas, sourcing in China for the U.S. market was 3%, with plans for that to go down to zero. The balance is 1/3 each of its Vietnam and Indonesia, which the remaining 1/3 spread among other markets. So Adidas saying, hey, we going to be all right, is what I'm getting for it. If I had to guess, you know what I'm saying? And I assume these people were billion-dollar companies, even with the whole Kanye debacle, right? Adidas still was able to keep afloat. I mean, I guess and I hope he got a wake-up call, too, to realize, like, the saying is simple, and I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but even if you're the most important person on the team, if you're not the only person on the team, you can people can survive without you. It may not be easy, and you may make things easy, but if you don't know how to act, and then it is what it is. Can't no one man, I'll put it this way. It's very tough for one man to steal the whole show. Like, case in point, we can take it right down to sports, right? You can be the best player on the team, and we can use Allen Iverson for an example. But if you ain't got at least 2 to 3 other team members or a assistant hand to help you, and you're outnumbered, it is what it is. Point blank period. Not trying to be mean or rude or anything. That's just kind of like, again, I think is kind of common sense, right? He said, doesn't know what the end result will be for the tariffs, whether they stay current at pause levels or if they go up. So we do expect that people will start to see a rise prices should these duties or all the duties be confirmed, and that's what we follow. We then in a reactive mode and not in a active mode, Gluten said. So that lets you know right there, like, at least he keeping it 100, because notice all the other shoe companies, they kind of like, they're doing the same approach, but they're not being very vocal yet. And to be honest, for me, I don't know about you guys, I didn't have my hopes up for like hearing anything from Nike anyway, for real. It's kind of one of those, we'll just have to see how that game goes if I had to guess. And I don't want to sound like I'm hating or saying Nike's a bad guy. Maybe they're just busy, right? Who knows? It says the CEO said it only has 20% of its business in the U.S. and therefore it doesn't need to be the leader in pricing, but can wait to react based on what's happening in the market. Our strategy will be not to go as fast mover, not to go as the fast mover on price, but we'll actually look at the other brands, especially the American brands, and then follow, Gluten said. He said the company is focused on 80% of the business that's outside of the U.S. One important factor has been the focus on a local execution. All right, hopefully I'm reading that correctly. Says the world has become more local, right? That's why we have put a lot of energy in talking to the consumer locally, he said, explaining that the focus is on giving the consumer what it is locally relevant. So it looks like they said they're going to take it back to the streets in so many words, if I got from that. Hopefully I'm reading that correctly. Let me hit the chat real quick. Long Beach says prices are going up, period. Tariffs do it every time. That's a fact, right? Also, ironically, off mode, but on mode, I've seen people complaining that the cost of the lotto, have gone up. What is it? I want to say it's the Mega Ball or something like that, where it used to be $1, then it went up to $2. Now I think it's up to $5. Now people are saying, like, is it really worth it? And to be honest, anybody could argue, like, was it really worth it to begin with? If you think about how much money you spent on like a lotto ticket and never won, maybe little dollars in there, but if anything, at best, you most likely still going to be in the hole before you hit anything. But then again, to play devil's advocate, people will say, well, when you do hit, it's all going to pay off for all that money you put into it. Some people really do look at the lotto as just like, hey, this is an investment. I don't see it, but I can see how they see it, and I get it. It says, the CEO said it has been able to create brand heat in its different markets through updates on product lines, new materials, limited edition, and collaborations. He said that the animal print is doing extremely well in its lifestyle offering, while another trend that is growing is the low profile category. The Bad Bunny hopefully I'm saying this correctly, ballerina sneaker was recently introduced with Gluten, adding that the Puerto Rican rapper and singer is our hero in the Latino country. So I get what he's saying. Like, hey, we ain't even like, yeah, America's like 20%, but we good. The 80% we still eating over here. And I get that. Like, to be honest, they don't have and this is just my opinion, right? They don't have, like, I guess you can say, I'll word it nicely. The Bad Bunny joint is probably their like Latin version of what Nike is, what Travis Scott is to Nike for Americas, right? Okay. And even still, you got to take that with a grain of salt. I mean, do people buy Bad Bunny sneakers on the resale market? Maybe so, but I mean, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I've looked at some that are okay, but at the end of the day, I hate to say I'm still a Nike guy, It says, he is helping us selling a lot of different products. We have talked about low profile for a long time, and we now see it also moving into the male consumer. Gluten said the low profile trend is expecting to last for at least 2 to 3 seasons. Elsewhere in the footwear, running continues to gain momentum while basketball continues to be the important, particular in the U.S. market. The Women's World Cup in England, while we will be a launch for us on women, specifically rugby cleats, the CEO said, adding that in football, the World Cup in U.S., Canada, Mexico in summer 2026 will help showcase its soccer offering. So Adidas is one of those known for having a big soccer market as well. So I can see that they're letting you know, like, hey man, we got options. And to be honest, if anything, that's just like, I'll keep it 100. And Ye really needs to be waking up. And I hate to bring him in and rope him into this, but you think about it, because he went from Nike to Adidas, and now he's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is my thing. This how you don't bite the hand that feeds you, because these people still showing you we still getting billions. Not saying Ye not getting money, but I know that Adidas check helped hit different. Point blank period. And I'll leave it right there. Again, I'm not saying he's in any struggling condition or nothing like that. He's probably got his business together, but I think honestly, the way Ye move, he's just doing the way he talking. It comes off almost like he's just asking for attention right now. You know what I mean? And he just wants somebody, hey, look at me, that's how it comes across, right? And I could be wrong. It says, for its apparel business, Gluten said that the demand right now is much, much bigger for our retail partners than was only 3 to 6 months ago. For the first quarter ended March 31st, net income was 428 million euros, up from 170 million euros in the same year ago period. Operating profit grew to 610 million euros from 336 million euros. Net sales rose 12.7% to 6.15% billion euros from 5.46 billion euros a year ago. So they're letting you know, hey, we still making moves. But at the same time, still with where Nike is, even though Nike's come back down a little bit, they still up there. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep it real. Says the company confirmed in a full year outlook with sales estimated to grow in the higher single digits in 2025 and operate profit between 1.7 billion and 1.8 billion euros. Says the company warned that there will be some negative impact on the U.S. consumer should tariffs go even higher, but only issued the warning because it doesn't know what the end result will be. Granted, they make how you do it properly and how to get them up on that batter. He got it. He said that he know that they only hit him one time with a salt bag and they came out, so they beat him. He coming out with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. So this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna set on your and it's on her own. And now they said, it says we comfort her with her in her head. He says we carry me and became and he says. And he said he hit the dog and he hit me with the brains that were on me and they came up and got me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he came up and got him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these guys eat, man. And I wouldn't even do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I came in there and it wasn't good for me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The boy came in there and then he said he came in and he hit the guys, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It says the boys hit this thing and then they said they had got in there and they had to get it, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Customers said that these boys caught them and they were eating them, very carefully. So obviously a lot goes into play when it comes to this stuff right here, man. And it really catches me off guard from this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? But that comes with the game though. You know what I'm saying? That comes with the game for sure. And y'all know how I go up in this joint. Easily, man. Point blank, period. So if my how I look at it is, it's kind of one of those, dog. You gotta be out of sight, out of mind on some of this stuff, man. As I read through some of this, for real, because I'm trying to make sure I don't even kind of like look over this, because this is crazy like that. Where we at, real quick? Let me touch a chat. Where we at? We were at. Let's see. Where we at, real quick? You said. Let's see. We got Manu the Kick says facts. And he said that one, read that one, says what up with read that one, we read that one. Where we at, real quick? I think we look at Slayer says whoever buy from that dirty Air Force One are straight serial filler. Wow. He says that these Travis ain't it. Okay, cool. I mean, I respect that. Let's see, we got Manu the Kick says those reimagined. We kind of read that one already. Where we at, real quick? I think the last one goes to Long Beach. Joe Jesse says, "Are you okay?" Yes, I'm okay. I'm just a little, long day, but I mean, I'm doing what I gotta do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of things, because I do see different little sides of the stuff, but yeah, the kid okay. Just getting through the articles real quick, and then we're gonna transition on to the Adidas side of things too, as far as like the next one, and then we'll wrap things up here with obviously the Air Force One's situation here, about them doing a little thing where it comes dirty and it's supposed to go clean. But I'm all good over here, bro. Appreciate you for asking. Where we at, real quick? It says the company warned that they could be some negative impact on the U.S. customers, showed tariffs over even higher, but other issues that a warning, because it does under what the end result will be. Says we confirm the time that things that we found, we believe that we can contralize, gather more material and other materials, he said. And remember, U.S. is about 20% of our business, so we can kind of financialize the loss that we're going on the margin in the U.S. by mourning in the other markets. So pretty much they letting them know, like, at this point, and to keep it 100, they haven't really been moving the same ever since pretty much the whole like Kanye situation, but they still doing things overseas. So I mean, maybe they just like, all right, cool, we'll take a different route. You know what I'm saying? It's only 20% over here in the U.S. You know what I mean? And to be honest, dog, I don't think the last time I looked at pretty much, I haven't looked at any of the joints to be anything from Adidas, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It says separately, the conference board on Tuesday said its customers conference index fell by 7.9% in April to 86.0, representing a decline from the fifth month. It says the present situation index slipped by just 0.9 program into 133.5, but the explanation index dropped 12.5% to 54.4%, the lowest level since October 2021, and believe their sold of 80 that typically centrals a retaliation ahead. So again, a lot of things that take in perspective here, where, to be honest, they gonna keep moving for the NYs, like over here for the US, but obviously that's not their mainstay, and they not really tripping. You know what I'm saying? And they've already said, like, they're gonna play it by ear. If stuff tends to go up, then they'll probably go up. You know what I'm saying? They not really tripping because they got other options. You know what I'm saying? Says the conference board senior compromise from the global indices that and this is Stephanie said that right in response indicate that the tariffs are now top most of the customers mid. Customers expected mentions consumers about tariffs, increase prices, and have negative impact on the economy, the conference board said. It says in the Skechers, which on Thursday posted the first quarter results, saw its managed team during its conference call state that it's looking at its COVID playback for some guidance on how to navigate the tariffs backdrop, and while selective provide increase are on options, management for the casual footwear brand made it clear that it's different when the rise of prices solely due to an increase in tariffs, noting that willingness to sacrifice gross margin percent and to maintain the reason value proposition. So there you have it. You know what I'm saying? So right now they're saying they're gonna do what they gotta do, if I had to guess from it. And then this right here, if you think about it, so Adidas CEO said that pretty much they're going to increase prices if they feel as need to be, man. And we'll see how it goes from there. I mean, will they? Who knows? I don't think necessarily they won't, but it's going to be very interesting to see how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that lets you know right there, obviously a lot is going on. And then right here, I'm just going to transition right to the next topic real quick, because I do want to make sure we get on the last 10 minutes of the live for pretty much those upcoming sneaker releases. And then also, of course, I guess you can say where the Air Force One's coming dirty and it's supposed to come clean, which I got my thoughts on that. So I'm going to be on this joint for roughly another 10 minutes. It says Adidas responds to new racism allegations. Says German athletic brand Adidas was sued by a non-former employee allegation racial discrimination. And it says Adidas said its problem found the accusations baseless. So they're saying they're going to fight this. So apparently it's weird to see this kind of being a lawsuit, but I want to dive into this real quick. It says Adidas has another legal headache on its hand, a lawsuit alleging racial discrimination. And this article is from April 28th. So this just came out recently as well. The lawsuit was filed last September by April Bruton against Adidas American Inc. in a separate trial court in a multi-non-match court county, It says, which she still employed by the company. According to the state country docket sheet, the case remained open. Burton has since filed an amendment complaint. She is suing the athletic brand for $6.2 million. Burton was let go from her job past February. Burton claimed that a senior colleague nicknamed her Ape while working on a note collaboration with Beyonce, and has apparel. It says April 2022 compared to the human resources department at Adidas went unsolved. So according to the report in the Financial Times, she also claimed that then Adidas chief sales officer Roland made an appropriate comment about Beyonce that we're sexist, and in response to the Financial Terms denied making the allegation the comment. So pretty much there's a lot to the story real quick. I'm going to read through the rest, little part of this real quick and get through this, because this one is kind of long-winded, so might kind of zoom through this one or follow up on this one, because the last one was kind of a little bit long. But let's just dive right in, because I may follow back up on this one on Monday, because I definitely want to talk the other little part. I'll say within the next 5 minutes, I'll go into the Air Force One joints just to dive on this one. So let's dive through this real quick. It says Burton, who went on to formally complain about the allegations behavior, said she met with senior Adidas leader, including CEO Bjorn Gulden, in March 2023. Reading the incident, she also claimed that she was in line for a potential promotion after meeting with Gulden, but instead was demoted before getting fired in February. So they end up letting her go, but there's a lawsuit out there. It says Burton's law firm did not respond to a query about the legal action by press time. A spokeswoman from Adidas said, We take allegations of the nature serious and have conduction a comprehensive investigation which found the claim to be unfounded. Says the lawsuit looks any merit and we are prepared to offend ourselves against these baseless allegations. This is a pending litigation. We will note be commenting further at the time. So pretty much they're saying they're gonna fight it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's probably going to be the cost of money no matter how you slice it and dice it. That's the one thing about lawsuits. But at the same time, I will say Adidas got it. And at this point, I don't know if that person got the money, but whoever that's representing them, you know, even if they settle out of court, as long as they get something. But, you know, if she's getting those people to work for her, they're going to want some bread, too, to keep it real. It says a German sports apparel and footwear firm has been the subject of the allegation racial discrimination discrimination before going back to at least November 2018 in its North America quarters and Portland ORE. Says Footwear News reported that Adidas majority employees sought new leadership to diversify representation because of the racial and ethnicity transition alleged at the brand. In the FN story, which I'm assuming Foot News story, those allegations include the feature to promote and treat people of color familiar in civilization of high school clique event environment. Adidas at the time issued a statement that said that it's committed to material of a respective and a collective environment for all of Adidas employees around the world. It's crucial that we have and support a diverse workship that represents a variety of ideas, strictly including and cultural backgrounds. We value all of our employees and we strongly because of their unique perspectives and are deceptive to achieve great diversity at every level of the company. So pretty much they're just letting you know how it goes down, man. And to be honest, they may be possibly right. It says a year after the initial accusation against Adidas, a story in Foot News noted that similar allegations against the brand surfaced from members over the LGBTQ, that's a lot to say, community. In the same year, in 2020, employees further at 13 members to fight the change to the address. Further report racial that the growth over the 150 members from both its North America campus and the global headquarters in Germany that resulted in a several new D&I initiative of Adidas. So that lets you know right there. That's a lot to take in that all these people right here coming at them like that. So I'm curious how they're going to go if they're going to sell this. Like Long Beach says, laugh my ass off. That's a lot. Exactly, bro. Because it just keep going on and on and on and on. So again, Adidas, maybe they just trying to focus on the overseas stuff. And like I said, with them only having 20% of their stuff here, they really have been trying to just keep a low profile, man. I mean, to be honest, they do have what? I know they have certain people over there, but after Ye, to be honest, everybody else, to be honest, even when I get the notification on like Adidas, I don't even think I check for the joint, man. I don't think anybody who's really talking about it like it used to. You know what I'm saying? People have like had to pivot and move on, and I don't want to sound like I'm hating or anything like that, but that just come with the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go any further on this one real quick. We may have to follow up on this one for more because I'm definitely going to be back live again, so I'm definitely going to cover this some more. But I do want to talk, right? Because we're coming up. We're only going to be on joints for an hour. Let's talk pretty much this right here. And we're talking the Nike made in Air Force One that states dirty wears away, become clean. I got two articles right here. Think I'll roll with this one right here. Nike is selling dirty white Air Force Ones brand new. It says the dirty triple white and triple black Air Force Ones is released in May. So again, this is kind of an example right here. If it had its Nike check right here on the sign, no thank you. And to be honest, how are they supposed to naturally just come clean over time if they're already coming dirty, right? And here's some images right here you'll see. It says, while most sneaker fans who own the white-on-white Air Force Ones try to keep their pairs as priceless as possible, Nike upcoming releases of the shoe will come already dirty. Shown here is the dirty triple white Air Force One low, releasing early in May via sneakers for $130. Says the sneakers brings various markets increases throughout the leather upper and across the tooling to give in a worn in look. Nike said that this is a pair actually has been scratched away panel that will eventually reveal a clean version of the shoe throughout where and the way it's flipped. I don't know how this is gonna work. If they're already coming dirty, then you're supposed over time just naturally wear them. They're just gonna be naturally be clean. Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing too. My thing is this. Y'all know me. I like a fresh pair of Air Force Ones. Y'all know that's my favorite silhouette. But I don't know if I want to buy a dirty pair. And look at this images. If we go out this, they already got toe creases in the joint already. How is that gonna get better too? You know what I'm saying? Long B says starts dirty, then gets clean. What the hell is wrong with Nike? It's backwards, dog. Now the all black joint, it don't look so bad. Let me see if I can click on this. It's an all black joint. It looks fine. So how is this gonna get, like, quote unquote any cleaner? You know what I'm saying? I'll throw that out there for one, just rhetorical. But then if you look at these right here, is this after they come clean after so much, they're still gonna be slightly dirty? I'm not giving you $130 for this. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And I don't want to sound like I'm hating. It says, but you're only scratching the surface. That's very interesting. Here's the Nike Air Force One dirty triple white. That more you wear it, the more beautiful it becomes. I'm gonna need some example. I need a video or some that what it's gonna look like after you wear it so much. Because if it's starting out like this, I'm not impressed personally. That's just me, right? Also releasing alongside the dirty triple white color is the triple black Air Force One. It's low, picture below, which together make up the smoke and mirrors pack. Says the all black version also has a wear away upper that reveals a deeper, richer black hue throughout the shoe. Says both the dirty triple white and the triple black Air Force One lows will release on sneakers May 7th, starting at $130 each. Yeah, which that's another thing. Y'all done went up on the prices already on the damn thing. I'm not really that super impressed with the joint. You know what I'm saying? Again, I hope there's more to it than that. But yeah, this is what we're supposed to be anticipating. Let me see what we got right here. I'm not going to read all this, but I don't think it's going to come like this because I'd rather just have this. I don't see the point of getting this. And then how is it going to... My thing is this. You wear a shoe naturally, consistently, it's going to get dirty on its own. You mean to tell me you're going to get this shoe that's already coming dirty and you step outside and you wear it and it's supposed to eventually come clean? It sounds like, I'm not saying it doesn't work. And also, I'm not a fan of this Nike check right here. We don't need that on the Air Force One. I like the plain Jane Air Force One. Man of the Kick says both trash. I feel you. Says more than 40 years after it was first introducing the Air Force One, Nike still isn't running out of new ideas for the classic shoe. The latest innovation representing the process of aging. So again, maybe so, maybe not. I don't personally see how it's going to go down here. And I'm not going to read through this whole thing because I am going to talk upcoming sneaker releases. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see more here because I'm really not kind of impressed. Says Nike is playing off certain sneakerheads to keep their sneakers unbanished. And the flipping of the script is usual wear away that builds. I don't see how this is supposed to go from becoming dirty to becoming clean. It would be nice to see a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll look up on the sneakers app. Probably, Friday we'll probably see them loaded up for next week. Maybe so, but right now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not impressed. If I'm going to keep it real, very interesting, though, to see this. And I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, why? What makes them want to do this? You know what I'm saying? And who do you think is going to cop this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not going to stick, but it's very interesting. It says, if you're pacing the shoe, the second life will come about naturally. And if not, you can scrub away the upper yourself. Nike even included a toothbrush. Okay, so it's supposed to come with a toothbrush to do the job with early pairs that were sent out. It's not clear though if the distress sold and tool can be published the same. So my thing is this: if you why would you get a pair that you want to just constantly clean when you can just go get a fresh pair that's already like that? I mean, what's the point? You want to buy a pair of shoes that come across dirty and then clean them just to wear them? I don't see that. My thing, I'm just trying to figure out the point here. I'm not trying to say it's a bad idea. It says Nike is playing off certain sneakerheads. We read that part. Where we at real quick. It says, on not for in fragment basis, Nike has made sneakers with a total different appearance coming from their lower levels, but never before has it put forward such a dirty to clean arrangement. In addition to the triple white colorway, Nike has also done a triple black Air Force One low with the same dirty treatment as it reveals from the card, including with the revealed by Brandon Doom from Complex. Says distressing is of course far from the new within the sneaker game, sometimes coming from the fashion house, turning the concept of luxury on its head. White Air Force Ones that have been heavily worn, however, can their own sort of decision among certain set the setup for sneakerhead. The Nike Air Force One low, dirty triple white and dirty triple black, will release May 7th through the sneakers app, patiently setting at $130. So what do y'all think, man? Are these gonna make moves? Will these sit? We shall see. I'm very curious. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't really do anything. We did talk the Adidas CEO situation right here, kind of read through that one. Probably follow up a little bit more on Wednesday because we definitely got this topic here. But upcoming sneaker releases, man, only thing I really have up on the radar right now, looks like we are set for the Lil Yachty's, next Concrete Boys, and Nike Adidas Air Force One. They're supposed to release in May. I think next week we also have, what are we looking for? Let me just check the sneakers app real quick. Because, again, not much loaded up, and I'm not really tripping, but you also got to keep in mind what it is. I know some people probably already copped certain stuff. We did have the Travises that dropped this week, and then we also have coming up Kobe's that are coming tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And then also we have, if I'm not mistaken, we got the Kobe's tomorrow. And then we have the, where am I looking for? The Adidas, no, not the Adidas, but we have the Air Max 95s, those pink foams that are supposed to be coming. And then, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday, we'll have a pair of Nike SB Dunk lows, and then we'll have those Air Jordan 4 aluminums. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see loaded up right now. And then next week, we back on like Donkey Kong. But I will say the main one I'm looking for on May 10th is those Air Jordan 1 UNC Reimagines. So that's my main thing for that one. Other than that, I mean, I'm just kind of chilling on it right now. Long Beach says the Air Force Ones is interesting. Most definitely. It definitely is. I agree. These are interesting for sure. I like these though. I'll be honest. I don't hate them. I don't know if I would like cop them for like pretty much like retail or anything, but yeah, like I don't know, man. It's just kind of not for me per se, but overall, we shall see. I'm putting myself back on the main screen. I've been on this joint for like an hour and 3 minutes, man. Finna get ready to wrap this joint up. Let's see. Man with the Kick says, yes, sir. Joe Jets, they're giving me bait vibes. They definitely give me bait vibes. Definitely gives me bait vibes with that patent leather type of thing. I don't hate them. I just low-key wish they would have did like a different color if I'm going to keep it real. But other than that, let's go and wrap things up here for the night, man. I've been on this joint for like, hour and 3 minutes, man. And I appreciate you guys for being active in the chat and being patient with the kid. I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. But until then, y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new. And if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. And what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trying hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday as well. But we have Sold Out. I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And definitely more content on the way. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat. Hit that like button, sub up if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart?